Hello there, and we are live. Guys, you're welcome to the show. You're welcome to episode 7 of me and Dejispurs show, which is the Minority Report. And we're here again. Dejispurs went missing 2 days ago when they lost brutally 2-0 in Portugal, guys. And yesterday in our show yesterday with me, Smiley, and Dave, we had a moment of silence for Tottenham Hotspur in the start of that program. Can we, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, please, can we give a moment of silence again for Tottenham Hotspur? Just 1 minute. Wow. Smiley, Dave, just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Moment of silence for Spurs.
Okay. That's cool. I ain't giving you no moments of silence.
Come on, we did this yesterday, man.
I'm not doing that, bro. Do you know what it is? Can I just be honest with you? I mean, I know, Tony, you've been waiting for this moment pretty much all your life, really.
I'm serious, bro. I'm serious, man.
Lose a game. But the fact of the matter is, no, but I've told you this. I've told you this from the beginning. Tell me a team that's gonna win the league or the Champions League without losing a single game. Show me them. Show me. It doesn't happen.
No team's gonna go unbeaten this season. I said that before, innit?
Exactly. No team goes unbeaten. So this is to be expected. For me, I welcomed the loss because I've been seeing a bit of madness from Conte.
Yeah, do you like his his style of play?
Do you know what it is, bro? His style of play is effective, innit? Because we ain't lost in the Prem. Let's just put some respect on his name.
Yeah, you and City ain't lost in the Prem.
We ain't lost, bro, in the Prem. But what I will say is this. I'm begging for my brothers, Sessegnon and Jed Spence, to get a start. Jed Spence needs to be our right wing back. I've called it out on the show many a time. He's Tottenham's version to Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's Tottenham's version to Reece James. He's not on their level, but he's got the potential.
Why do you want to put that pressure on this young guy that just came into the club? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Emerson Royale is just not the guy on that right-hand side. All the chances in the first half fell to Emerson Royale and he couldn't finish. If that falls to Jed Spence, Tottenham walk away from Sporting Lisbon 5-2 up. Do you know what I mean? So for me, it's a wake-up call where I hope Conte now says, you know what, let me try Jed Spence. Let me just give my man a little bit of a run out. Let me bring on Basuma. Let me give him a bit of a run out. Let me actually bench Son and start Dejan Kulusevski and Richarlison. Those kind of brave moves. Because right now, he's just doing the same old dead 11. And after a while, you need to change it up. So for me, I welcome the defeat. If it wasn't going to be Sporting Lisbon, it was going to be Frankfurt. If it weren't Frankfurt, it was going to be
respect that.
Bring it on. Do you get what I'm saying? But
I respect that.
Welcome call needed.
I respect that.
Deji, you lost that game 2-0. Can you just give us an overview of that game? Like, I want to see your up-to-date analysis of that game. What did you think of that game?
I can
maybe not into the techniques, but how did that game go?
Bro, that's why I'm on the show. Look, man's struggling with flu right now, but I had to represent and say, let me come on the show and just meet my brother Smiley and my brother David and tell you what happened.
I respect that.
Very, very simple. If you watch the game, Tottenham was quite comfortable. I'm not going to lie to you. We were very comfortable. Whoever they got at right wing back, though, I have to put some respect on his name. Their right wing back is a baller. However, I could tell at 70 minutes gone by, I'm looking at, this is Portugal. It's humid. Do you get me? These men have just come out of the cold. They've gone into Portugal. It's hot weather. Their lips Listen,
oh my God. Are you guys hearing?
All we had to do, bro, Smiley, I'm talking to you, my bro. All Tottenham had to do was make 2 changes. The 2 changes was change Perisic for Cess, because what he done was Perisic was giving us some good delivery, but he couldn't have the pace of the right wing back. So bring on Cess to just nullify that guy flying forward. Even if it's a stalemate, that's calm. Then bring on Spence with his legs, fresh legs, with his pace. I bet you, bro, that game is a draw. Conte waited until they scored before he thought he was going to make a change. So I have to say to you, my bro, Conte got it wrong. And for me, in football, it's very rare that you should go a whole game without making a change.
That's true. That's true.
Not in this day and age. Do you know what I'm saying? Conte is trying to go whole games without changing the player.
DJ.
Let's allow Deji finish, because I don't want him interrupting us when we start taking him apart. Deji, please finish up your analysis.
Yeah, so basically, had Conte brought on Jed Spence over Emerson Royale, Sessegnon, I think Tottenham win that game quite comfortably. We were in control possession-wise. We had chances in front of goal, but all of our main chances fell to Emerson Royale. Son was off it. I think Kulusevski should have come on a lot sooner, but I feel like my man is allowed. You see, when you allow sentiments to creep into your decision making, you deserve what happens. I will say that. I'll say that about your club. We allowed sentiment. Son is not on form, so why?
He's not. At the moment he's not on form.
He's not on form, so why is he starting? Look, I love Son. I respect him. I'm not disrespecting him, but even Son will tell you he's not on form, so he shouldn't start. I would rather he come on last 20, last 30, than for Son to be starting and doing rubbish. So for me, that's really what's happened. It was an easy change. Had he brought on fresh legs, Tottenham don't lose that game, but he didn't, and them guys were tiring out. Do you get what I'm saying?
The guy you just disrespected right now
I'm not disrespecting no one.
Was last season's top goal scorer.
Bro.
Joint top goal scorer. Won the Golden Boot last season.
One thing I can tell you.
You better be careful when you make such pronouncements in Dejispurs.
No, listen.
Let him finish.
I'm going to make this land. Football, you're only as good as your last result. Even as
definitely, I respect that.
One of the things I said about Dele Alli and why Dele Alli fell off the wall is that every season, if you want to be a top player, you have to do something different. You have to change up your game. Son got Golden Boot, just like Salah. What do you think the clubs are doing? They've sat down with their data analysis. Son likes to go left. He likes to shimmy right. He likes to step over like this. They've got video camera. They know every single move he makes, every walk he wants to take. So you got to do
always improving.
You have to change it up. And Son is playing the same way. When you play the same way, you get nothing. That's what happened with Dele Alli. Dele Alli was making the same dead runs, and they marked him out. Look, Salah, we want to talk about Son. What's Salah done this year? He ain't done nothing.
He's done nothing, really. He's done nothing.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to change it up. You're only as good as your last result. The reason why we put respect on Harry Kane's name is because time and time again, my man is scoring goals. He delivers.
He's nearly breaking that
for the last 8 seasons.
He's breaking Alan Shearer's record.
Yeah. So there you go.
Okay.
And I'm an Arsenal fan saying that.
Good. Now, Smiley, do you you just heard what Dejispurs said about their 2-0 loss day before yesterday in the Champions League? What do you have to say? Do you want to counter him, or do you want to? What do you want to do?
First things first, I didn't watch that game. I didn't watch Tottenham. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I didn't watch Tottenham because of my rivals, but I did see the result. I did 2-0. I was happy with you lot losing, but I see you lot are improving. Let's see what Conte can do in it. I'm not just going to come on there and just start slating you, because you are unbeaten. You've had a good season. You're grinding out results. You just beat Fulham. I'd say you got the same result as us, 2-1. I can't really say you had a better game. But yeah, you are improving. I just need to see you for trophies before I can say, yes, Tottenham's part. They've done something. That's what I'm saying. And I need Joe Lewis to show you, yes, we're going to take Tottenham on a big thing.
Smiley, when you say trophy, what trophy?
Any trophy, bro. Like literally.
Trophy, bro. You don't have a trophy.
Think about it.
Bro, you don't have the Premier League. You don't have the Premier League. Why are you asking that kind of question?
One sec.
You don't have a Premier League, Deji.
No, 1 second. Yeah, if you're gonna go back in history, Spurs have won a trophy back in the day, 1916, and the last time I
I'm
think in
talking of the Premier
1991.
League, Smiley.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
talking of the Premier
yeah,
League.
FA Cup, and then I think last one is 2008. Yeah, I'm not a Tottenham fan, so I don't know. But what I'm saying is Tottenham's got a better history in City. If you actually do the research, Tottenham can win trophies. They just need a better manager, and they have improved. If you watch Premier League after the last 8 years since Harry Redknapp, I'm not saying Poch, I'm saying Harry Redknapp. That's when Tottenham's decided to change. You know what I mean? And I'm an Arsenal fan, and I don't like Spurs, but I can see they have improved. But I don't look at them. I can't. I did see when you said Arsenal finished 8th, I was like, bro, come on, man. Arteta won an FA Cup in his first season in coming here. I didn't agree with that, but that's your opinion. I've got to respect that. But yeah, I can see improvements, and I can see Kane. You've got good players. You just need to keep the squad. I hope. You know what I mean? I hope Kane leaves, but I don't think he will. You know what I mean?
You know what, Tony? I gotta put some respect on Smiley, because my man knows his history. Not like Tony Cloud, who just comes here with a lot of hot air and bluster. Him and his best friend David. But what I will say is that no, I'm joking, David. I'm just joking.
I know my history, mate.
I can see that you were fast asleep. No, I'm joking.
I'm watching United at the same time.
Yeah. But what I was gonna say is that, when I came out with my statement, look, Arsenal, you lot have been doing bits. You have. You've got a good team. However, what I've been arguing for, and I've been doing it with Northside, when I look at Arsenal of 2003, Vieira,
White Hart Lane,
Mars, all them man there, and I look at the current Arsenal team, it's night and day. Let's be real.
Yeah, it's not the same. It's not the same.
Then I see Arsenal fans, where back in the day, you would have been going for players like Lukaku. You would have been going for players like Ronaldo or a Basuma, or like big game, like a Varane.
I wanted Basuma. I did want Basuma. We need a midfield, but fair play, you got it. You know what I mean?
Where you would have been going for like a Varane, them kind of De Jong. Then I see you man going for Vieira. I see you man go for like a Marquinhos, and I'm just scratching. And I see El Nene starting, and I'm just scratching my head, going, are the Arsenal fans, are the Arsenal faithful not seeing what I'm seeing? And the truth of the matter is this: the reason why I said 8th, bro.
Go on.
Your first 11 is solid.
Yeah, it is. I agree.
You and I both know. How many games are you going to get out of that particular 11?
Yeah, we are light. We're light. If we get injured, it's a mess. It is a mess. I will admit, but I don't think we'll finish 8th. That's why I can't agree. But I see your opinion.
I'm telling you, if Jesus gets injured, you're done.
Yeah, probably, man.
David, are you there? Please, could you respond to the atrocious attempt of a defense? He's a consul. Actually, one thing you guys don't know is that Dejispurs is a lawyer. He's a consul. But David, can you give a rebuttal to that lackluster defense he just gave for his team scores for their loss in the Champions League? Please, just stay with us, please. Can someone do this, please?
Using the altitude and the heat was a load of fucking bollocks, man. Seriously. I mean, at least he's come out and he said that Emerson Royal was shit, just like I said on the show last night. I won't repeat it, but you know what I said. And also about Harry Kane's performance. But the thing is, you're going on about Tottenham's not won a trophy since 2008, and it's fair dues, they haven't. But and then Spurs, you say that I don't know my history. The Queen was in power for so long, right? She was in for so long that actually in that time period, Spurs actually won a league title. That's how long the Queen, rest her soul, was in power for. You actually won a league title in her reign.
I said that 1960s in the 1960s.
Yeah, I mean, that just shows how long the Queen was in power for. I mean, come on. I mean, Prince Charles won't see Tottenham win the Premier League. The Queen never saw Arsenal. She never saw Man City. She never saw Tottenham win the Champions League. And to be honest, Prince Charles won't either. You may win a couple of FA Cups, League Cups, but to me, Tottenham will win nothing this season. It'll be United for the league. I don't care. Europa League, and I think we'll win either FA Cup, League Cup.
Oh, you're joking.
And you never know, we might win all 4.
You-
Hey, we've got a good squad. I mean, people say. I mean, you're going on about Arsenal having just an 11 and not a squad, and I completely agree. But I say that I say the exact same for Tottenham in all day long.
Nah, mate, we've got a squad. You can't say that for Tottenham. No, you can't.
They've got a couple of players they can bring off the bench. They've got
Like who?
Basuma.
Basuma, Richarlison, Kane. So Richarlison can swap with Kosecki, Son, Kane. I don't know. I don't support Spurs, so I don't know exactly what players they've got, but I know they've got a better.
I don't rate Richarlison. And also, what happens to Tottenham if Harry Kane injures himself?
Richarlison comes in.
You got Richarlison up front. Simple.
Oh look, Anthony's gone. No, yeah.
I think he wanted me and Deej to have a little argument or saying, man.
Richarlison's just not. Richarlison's not an out-and-out striker like Kane. So, to be honest, your clubs are actually roughly quite the same. If you lose your main striker, you're stuffed. Because
but it's the same with you. Like 1 minute. You've got who's your striker at the minute? What, Rashford or Martial? Come on, we both know they're not good enough yet, man. Come on, you need to upgrade on your strikers.
Rashford's done well. Martial's too injury prone. But the thing is, when you can have Ronaldo, Casemiro on the bench, it just shows that we have got potential. Arsenal and Spurs are quite the same, honestly. You have a good 11, and you do have decent youngsters. I'll agree with you on that Spurs. I think DJ
Spencer.
Yeah, I think he's really, really good, and I actually wanted him at United. I think he's a top talent, and I agree that he should be playing in the team. You're saying is after one transfer window, with the Glazers put in one transfer window, yeah. You're telling me United's got a better squad than Arsenal, but we're like 3 years into our project and we're playing better as a team. How does that work?
One game, bro. I told you again. We've lost one game this season. You're telling me about United? What's happened 2 weeks ago, bro? Come on, man.
Yeah, but you still lost to him. So if your team's better than United, why did you get?
You've lost twice this season, bro. You've lost 3 times this season.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brighton, Brentford, and the last Europa League game you just played. So,
look, Smiley, I agree. Look, David is been brought on here by Tony. You know, like he's one of them bots that you know them ones that you've got to check in, like the bots that spam your email, because there is no way even the most optimistic United fan knows that Ajax United is garbage. Right, your team is running on adrenaline. You don't have any strikers. Your midfield, when you look at the Man U team, it's good individual players, but they don't look good as a team. Like what system are they gonna play? Like who are your wingers? Who's the defense? I mean, it's just a bit of a
defense is probably the best defense in the Premier League at the moment. Malacio Dallo is right back. Martinez and Moran.
Saka was bullying him, bro. Come on.
Saka had him in his pocket.
Okay. But the other thing is,
Martinelli bullied the lot.
I want to say this. Smiley, I don't know why you just accepted that load of crap, absolute bullocks that Deji just fed you right now, and you were just shaking your head and accepting what he was saying. He just told you a load of bullocks, a load of crap shit, because Tottenham are shit this year. You need to understand this. Now, listen.
Yeah, but I never said
anything when you were talking. I never said anything when you were talking. I never said anything when you were talking. Now, you said that you dominated that game, right? Now, I'll just take you through the statistics. Sporting Lisbon got a 57% ball possession in that game. to Tottenham 43. Now let's even go to the goal attempt. You claim you're the biggest team in that, in that group. Now just check this out. Goal attempt 12, Sporting Lisbon. Tottenham 12. 6 shots on goal to Sporting Lisbon, 5 to Tottenham. Bro, what are you talking? Were you watching the back of your
I
TV
didn't watch
set?
that. I said
Were
I
you
don't watch
watching?
Tottenham.
Smiley,
No,
let me
I'm
come
not
back
talking
on
to you,
this.
Smiley. Please,
Let me come back on this.
I did not
on this
argue with
focus.
you. I'm
When
arguing with
Tottenham,
Dejispurs.
Tony, when Tottenham made it
Deji,
to the
no,
final,
Deji, no, Deji. I allowed you to talk. Please, can I talk?
go on, bro.
Please, let me talk? Let me do my work. Let me go to work. Please,
Let
Deji,
the big man
you
go
just
to
you
work, man.
Deji,
Hell.
you just fed us a load of crap with those ball possession that I just gave you. How in God's name was Tottenham in control of that game? You go to Portugal, you get completely turned over, beaten by Sporting Lisbon, in which no other English team has gone there and lost in the Europa League or even Champions League, and then you're coming here and you're feeding us a load of bullocks. You lost 2 games to 0. Conte, as a coach, we all know this, in the Premiership, or maybe in the Serie A, he's a good coach. He wins domestically. But when he's in international competitions or continental competitions, he has a way of bottling it up. He's not a good coach in European continental football. When would
That's
you
rubbish.
accept this?
But
Now, listen
would you
to
say
me.
that
Now,
about Klopp?
does he
Would you
have a
say that about
Champions
Klopp?
League? Does
Would you say that about Klopp?
does Conte have a Champions League? Yes or
Not
no?
yet. Not yet.
No,
But
then I rest
it's
my
not
case.
yet.
Then I rest my case. So that case you're trying to build up is
Has
load of
Eric,
crap.
has Eric, has
Bullocks.
Eric Ten
It's
Hag
very
got a
poor
Champions?
in
Has
Europe.
Eric Ten
It's
Hag
very
got a
poor in
Champions League?
Europe. And
Has
can you
Arteta got a
imagine?
Champions
This is
League?
the coach. This is the coach that you are
I'll be
telling
back in a
us on
second.
other
1 minute.
podcasts.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, sure, Smiley. And this is the coach Deji wants us to believe that he should come and handle Arsenal Football Club. This is the coach that cannot even cut it against Sporting Lisbon in Europe for him to come and lead us on a title chase,
First and
or
foremost,
even in the Europa League.
first and
Now you got
foremost,
completely turned over by Sporting
no,
Lisbon.
we didn't. No.
See, you played.
They scored 2
See,
funny goals at the end of
Tottenham
the game.
played a 3-4-3 system with Kane, hanging on there, as your front man. Son, even if, mind you, in recent weeks, Deji, I've been all up on your ass because of this. Son is not on form. He's
Yeah.
totally not on form. You never agreed with me in whatever I was saying. It's just today you just push your tails in your knickers, and now you're now here feeding us
I'm
a
not
lot of
putting my
bull
tails
crap
on my
about
neck.
Son and agreeing to what I just said
Only.
previously, that Son is not on form, is not performing. Why in God's name is he being put in that first 11? Players like Paulinho came in and ran you guys ragged.
No.
See, like your wing play was totally zero. Emerson Royal
Well,
was
we had
totally
Emerson
it was
Royale had
totally
about
bull.
3
It was
goals
totally
after him
crap.
like that.
He, he,
Wasn't
he,
playing.
he didn't get a glimpse of that game. Kane had that was one of his worst game on a Tottenham shirt ever. Ever. How can you come here? How do you have the mind, the temerity to come on this show,
Because
Deji, that me and you founded
because
together, and then open
I
your
can tell
mouth
I can
and
tell you why Tony Croughton
declare
is.
that you had a good game?
Let me
Did
tell
you
you
watch the
why.
back of your TV, or
Let me
what
tell
did you
you why.
watch?
Go on, let him land. Let
Ball
him land.
possession is not a marker of a team. So what you got to know in elite football, there are different strategies of play. Arteta has learned from the school of Pep, so he's about ball possession. Conte
Yeah.
is from the same school as Mourinho, which is that we don't need to have the ball to win the game. That's what we've showed you all season. We've been winning games with hardly any possession. That's what
And
we've
beat
done.
them on the counter attacks.
Yeah? We get you on the counter.
Deji, you're not. Do you understand the whole picture? You are not backing up your win. See, even in the Premiership, you've played no one. You've not played any big team
Who
apart
have
from
you
Chelsea.
played?
And
Who
right
have you
now,
played?
listen to me, Deji.
Who's
And right
Arsenal
now,
played?
Chelsea Football Club have sacked their coach. Right now, that's to show you how shitty that team is right now. So I don't want you to have a claim that, hey, I play Chelsea Football Club. You've
Bro,
played no one. And
who
the
have you
games
played?
you've been playing, no,
Who's
Deji,
Arsenal
listen to
playing?
me. Deji, listen to me. Listen to me. See, you lost the right. You lost the right to pick up your chest here on this show when you lost to Sporting Lisbon on Tuesday. You totally lost that right.
No.
You can't
Do you know what makes me laugh? Do you know what makes me laugh? I'm glad that his Wi-Fi is gone. Do you know what makes me laugh?
Go on.
It's open. It's
What
open.
makes me laugh
Trust me.
is that Tony's trying to give me fire and smoke as if Tottenham lost a Premier League match. The truth of the matter is,
It's a different competition.
if you ask any Tottenham fan, any football fan in this country, which competition would you rather win? Premier League or Champions League? Smiley, what would you rather win? Premier or Champions League? Be honest.
Oh my
I'd probably want to do a
days.
Prem again. I'd probably want to do a Prem.
Well, we've got Prem. David, what would you rather win? Prem or Champions League?
Well, as a United fan, I've seen United win both, so it don't really matter.
Just which one would you prefer? Come
Just
on.
pick one.
Okay. There's different things. Winning the
Oh
Premier
my
League.
God.
No,
He come to
hear
the
me
show
out,
and he's
hear me out.
patronizing you guys, asking you guys cool questions, and you guys are entering into. See, man, I know Deji. He's a smart dude.
hold on a
Don't
minute.
allow him outsmart you guys.
No,
He's
let's
just giving you guys
I'm
peppermint.
listening, bro.
He's
Like,
giving you guys peppermint,
Let
and you
David
guys are
answer
No, he's
enjoying
not.
this. Can you understand this crap he's
Now
telling
let
to you
David
guys?
answer. Go
This
on,
guy's
David,
just
and
lost
then I
on
need to ask you
Tuesday,
something.
and
Tony,
he's here
would you
selling
rather
peppermint
win
to you guys.
Prem? Would you rather
let's
win
see, man.
David, no, Tony, answer this question whilst David is going to give us his answer. Would you rather win the Prem or Champions League? Just be honest for a moment.
Be honest. Answer the question, man. It's a normal question, man.
It's an easy question. Prem or Champions League?
I'll take the Champions League because
Yes,
Arsenal have never won the Champions League.
Okay, all right, fine. Are you being honest?
I'm being honest, man. I have Premier League titles. I'm
I
sorry. Our neighbors down the other road. Come on,
reckon
man. You know they don't
most
have that.
fans-
You know you don't understand. See,
most-
Deji, you
most
don't
fans-
understand. Deji,
most fans
you
up and down
don't
the
understand. You don't
would
understand
have
what
done
it
a
means to
Smiley
win a
the
Premier
Prem.
League.
Everybody knows you prefer Prem is the number one competition, and then the backup to that is the Champions League. But you want to come out here on this stream and make some lies. You know you rather win the Prem
Deji,
than Champions
you've
League.
never won the Premiership. You don't know how it feels.
They've never won the
You
Champions
don't know
League.
how it feels. It's just like a lesbian couple or a lesbian right now saying, coming and telling me
Yo,
about
let me ask Peter
heterosexual
questions.
sex.
I want to ask Peter questions.
Listen to me. Listen
I'm
to me.
still not giving
It's
my
just like a
answer yet.
lesbian coming down here and telling me about heterosexual sex. She doesn't know what it feels like to have
Exactly.
something inside of you and to just say, she never has that experience. Deji, how dare you come here to tell me about Premier League titles for
Okay.
me to choose
Anthony,
when you have
Anthony.
none? You have none. You
Anthony.
don't
He's
know how
allowed
it
to ask a
feels.
question.
So he can't ask that question. He can't ask that question because you don't know what Deji has put me through on this show.
Okay,
Deji has
Anthony.
totally made a public show of me on this show. So I'm ready for him today, man.
Go on, then. Go on.
I'm
Go
ready
on.
for him today.
Anthony, can I just respond to your question first, and then I'll go back to. So you're saying that a lesbian's never had the dick, okay? But the technical thing is, no, hear me out. Okay, they are roughly lesbians and Spurs are roughly the same. Okay, a lesbian can use a dildo, okay, and Spurs can win the Champions League or the Premier League.
Of course, he uses a dildo because, of course, he's deluded. He somehow says, guys, have you guys forgotten? Have you guys forgotten that he pronounced on One Touch TV that Tottenham is going to win the
Yeah, I
Champions
see that,
League
man.
or the Premiership? Are you guys forgetting this thing? He made the pronouncement. He made it.
It's on Comedy Central. Anyway, going back to your question. Going back to your question, would I rather win the Premier League or the Champions League? And to be honest, Champions League. And I'll give you my reason.
Go on then.
Man United are the most successful English club for the league titles. Okay, so we don't need to win anymore. Okay, Liverpool are 3 or 4 in front of us for Champions League. I'd rather get closer to them, and that's why I would pick Champions League. But I have to admit, winning the Premier League, it means you're beating the teams you play in, week out. Okay, so there is that bit. Winning the Champions League, depending on who you play, okay, you could play some of the best teams in Europe, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, PSG, teams like that. Or you could get a massive lucky draw and play the shittest teams, which isn't as good. But the thing is, there's different points. And before anyone says anything, I just want to refer back to a comment that Emmy made. She put, Deji is right. If we have injuries in key positions, etc., we're in trouble. It was actually me that said that you'd be in trouble if you had injuries. And I've just seen Manny, United won't win the league, Dave, mate. Still need a bit of toughening up, and Tottenham have a quality squad, but players need to play. What wrong has Matt Doherty done? Quality.
Well, Matt Doherty is not just
Manny. I'm guessing
not in the squad. But look, let me just come back to some of the stuff that you've been saying. Look, I disagree with both David and Tony. I think most real fans would prefer to win the Premier League first. That's just a given. And then the Champions League is like a bit of
Let him speak. Let him speak, David.
Also, just to say that when Tottenham got to the final, the season we got to the final of the Champions League against Liverpool, let's not forget that was only 2 years ago.
And you were robbed.
Yeah, it was.
We lost our first 3 games in the Champions League. So I put it to you. I made a bold statement a couple of weeks back. I'll say it again on this show tonight. We've lost 1 bloody game. I mean, Tony is acting like we're bloody going to get relegated or something. It's only 1 game. It happens.
That's what I say, bro. But apparently we still lose to United. It's like, nah, you lost a game. You lost a game. It's like we lost one, bro.
You had Man United on the ropes. And for me, Arteta just showed that he's still naive. I said that.
Yeah, I get that. You're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion.
No, Arteta, I knew he flopped the show when I saw Nketiah and Smith Rowe coming on at 1-0. That's when you knew he lost the plot. Because
we need to bring some more quality on.
Spurs.
Yeah, definitely.
Spurs, mate. When did Tottenham lose the Champions League final? 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It was 4.
Is it 4 years ago?
2018, yeah, 2018.
Yeah, and in my defence, I only remember that because I was working in a pub and I had a bunch of fucking Scousers, bastards. And I admit you were robbed. You were robbed that day because it wasn't a fucking penalty.
It wasn't a pen.
It wasn't a penalty, but it's cheating Scousers.
That would have been mad. If you lot won a trophy before the Champions League before us, I would have been, damn, man. I would have took you serious, son.
No, but you know what? I feel like Tottenham can still do our thing. You know what I mean? Like we're back.
You are improving. I see improvements.
I like your enthusiasm, right? But what I don't understand is, okay, I respect you. I admit what you say about the Champions League and the Premier League is a load of bollocks. You're not winning it, but I respect your opinion. But when I say United are winning the league, it seems that you don't respect my opinion. That's all. I respect your opinion. I'm not saying I agree with it, but I respect it. And if it happens, you can come on and
no, David, no, you're right. No, look, listen. I respect your opinion, but it is wild.
So it's yours. Yours is worse than mine.
It's wild. But when you look at the Tottenham squad and you look at the Man U squad, Tottenham squad is better than Man U squad.
But Man United are a better team than Tottenham. And I'll give you why.
What are you basing this on? What are you basing this on?
Earlier on tonight, about 10, 15 minutes, you said you're only as good as your last match. Your last match, you lost 2-0. Our last match, we won 2-0. So, Man United are a better club.
Your last match you lost. Let's go facts.
They lost to Real Sociedad.
They don't speak about that. They don't want to speak about that. They want to speak about the Arsenal game.
Whoa. We've just beaten Sheriff 2-0. It's just finished 2-0.
2-0.
Who the hell is Sheriff?
Yeah,
come on, bro, man. Who's Sheriff?
They beat Real Madrid last year.
David,
but Madrid won the Champions League, my guy. Come on, dude.
I'm not gonna lie.
And Sheriff
I respect you as an individual.
Yeah.
But your opinion
is crazy, man.
Crazy because that Man U team is Ajax United. Ajax current and future. That's all you guys are trying to build is Ajax past, present, and future. What I want
Deji. Okay, let's go into the technicalities of that.
No, I want to ask him a question. I've been waiting to speak, but you lot been speaking, man.
Tell him.
Oh, okay. You can speak, Smiley.
Yeah, what do you think of your owners, Joe Lewis and Daniel Levy?
Bro, you know what? You have to put some respect on. You know, look, he's not an oil tycoon, is he? Do you know what I mean? And I feel like Joe Lewis could have spent more money. But I have to say, this season, this summer, he opened up his checkbook. For Tottenham, 150 mil is a lot.
It's a lot of money.
We're not like Arsenal or Chelsea that can spend 300 mil on a transfer. We spent 150 mil, which showed for me, for the first time, a little bit of attacking intent. You know, we're going to go. What people are not respecting and not realizing is that was
You're
what
going to go again.
We're going to go again in Jan. We're going to go again in Jan. So for me,
Conte will go if you don't back him.
Lewis, prior to this summer, I would have told him to suck himself. But so far, with what he's done over the summer, I have to put some respect on his name, because if he opens up the checkbook in Jan, that's a good look.
Who's he bought that's any good?
Who said that again?
Who's he bought that's any good?
Perisic.
Everyone, come on, man.
Carlson, Bissouma.
Basuma's a talent, man. He ain't a dead player. Basuma's a good player, man. He played. I swear, you know when Tottenham played Brighton, that's why you signed him, because he was a player. Conte what he did.
He ran things. He ran the midfield. What I don't understand from David is these comments that he's making. I don't know if he's being genuine or him and Tony have made an agreement that this is for entertainment purposes, because I can't understand.
No, my opinions are my opinions. Basuma is a good player. Okay, I admit he's a good player in a Brighton team. In a top 6 team, he's not. Okay,
what do you mean?
Richarlison's dog shit. Richarlison is dog shit. Okay, he is dog shit.
He's in the Brazil squad, bro.
He's
in the Brazilian squad.
I'm sorry. Can someone not have his own opinions again? Since when did we start attacking people for their own opinions? You have your own opinion. Let David have his own opinion, guys. Come on, man. Richarlison is dead shit, and he believes that. He truly believes that. So why do you guys want to impose your own opinions on
Let
him?
him speak. I can't.
Let him speak.
Who's better, Smiley? Who's better, Jesus or Richarlison? And I'll
right.
Well, no, hold on, Smiley, don't even answer that. Why didn't you put a Man U player in there, mate?
Oh my God!
No, because
I'm going to say, listen, I'm going to say this. Jesus come from City. He's come from everyone. It's hard. No, I'm not going to try and do that, man.
I'll tell you why.
He has knocked my soldier's head, and all of them are all going according to what he's saying. Oh my God!
Because one of you two I think it was Smiley, said that Richarlison.
Deji, I give it to you, bro. I give it to you, man.
He said he was
in
Richarlison.
Why don't you compare Richarlison with your dead player Anthony? Richarlison.
Hold on a second. If you let me finish, okay, you'll find out why I picked them too. He's saying that Richarlison's in the Brazil squad. Okay,
yes, he is.
I said better, Jesus or Richarlison. Jesus didn't get into the Brazil squad, so in his theory, Richarlison's a better player than Jesus.
No, I'm not saying that, man. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying the manager picked him. Like, look at England's squad, yeah? Whoa. Look at England's squad. Look at England's squad. Half of the players in that squad, yeah, I don't even get started for their team anymore. Luke Shaw don't play for Man United. Harry Maguire don't get picked for Man United. Phillips ain't been picked for United. So there's so many players, so you can't, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm happy with Jesus. Like, he's happy with Richarlison. You know what I mean?
Well, Dejispurs will summon the balls to ask me that question, because he knows I'll tell him, hey, man, go and look at the titles that Jesus
you can. Jesus won titles, and he scored like 90 goals.
So Deji can ask me that question. You know,
Richarlison, I've seen what he did at Everton. I don't think Richarlison's a dead player.
Let me tell Tony.
How can you be comparing Richarlison to a serial winner? To a serial winner?
Can I just say something?
Are we drunk down here now?
Can I just quickly answer Tony's
What is
question?
this? Deji, what is this? What is
Tony,
this?
I haven't played football in about 10 years. But if I was in that Man City squad, I would have also got a Premiership title. Even David.
Do you know all this? If not, when not, how not?
Look. I will say this, yeah.
You know what, Deji? You know what? I've been able to go back in time, study your footnotes, study everything about you. You know, so I'll read a poem for you. You know, you always do this.
Something. Let me just say something. Let me just say something.
What you just said right now is, I will just read something for you from my poem book. I got this from Dejispurs, you know.
Let me just say something.
If a man if a man who has always struggled all his life looks at other people down the road and how their progression keeps going higher, and he looks down upon himself and says, I will be like those people without putting in the work, what is he? You know
Tottenham
what?
fan.
It's like a riddle. David,
Tottenham fan.
David,
Tottenham
David, you're the
fan.
man. You're the
Tottenham
man.
fan.
See, you know what, man? You know what, yeah? You
That
know
is a
what, yeah?
Tottenham fan.
Smiley, you might not understand this, but Deji's a big character. You know, we started the
I
show
know that. I'm
together.
not silly. I'm just not silly. I'm not going to be.
Deji has put me through emotional stress in this show, mostly on the minority.
Because you're delusional. You and
when
David
we lost against Manchester United,
I've got a part with.
he made a public show of me. You know, he
Man, it's what
legitimately
I've got
disgraced me everywhere. So, you know, it's just good. I give him, you know, a little taste of what it means to lose.
Listen. I watch Premier League football, so I watch all football in the Premier League, so I can see when teams are improving. I might not agree with, I might not want Tottenham to improve, but I'm not going to be like, oh no, they don't improve when I see they have improved. You know what I mean? Plus, if he was going to come and banter me, all I have to say is, come on, bro, win some trophies. Yeah, until he, you know what I mean?
That's fact. Where are the trophies?
But we're having a conversation about football. If you know what I mean?
That's why. Really, that's why I respect you, and I'm not, and I can't deal with the two jokers on the panel here, David and Tony, because they're not talking football. David, as you probably know, is a historian, so he wants to tell us about the 1900s.
I'm a historian because my club has got history.
If I ask David, when was the first vehicle made? You know what I mean? That's the sort of questions that he's my phone.
He'll be able to tell us on that.
Yeah,
what?
That's what he wants to do.
Deji has gone into mind games. Smiley, do you see what I was telling you? He's gone into mind games. I know him.
He's having a little banter with you lot. He's just having banter. That's all it is.
I know him, man. This is my friend. I know him.
But look at this though. Look how low Tony has had to go. He's so desperate to get at me that he's forgotten himself. Tottenham in the Prem have not lost a game. We've lost one game, and it's a game in the Champions League.
But who have you played against, though? Who have you played against, though? Who have you played against, though?
What do you mean?
They played Chelsea.
I give you Chelsea, but who have you played against, though?
We played tougher games than you.
They played West Ham.
Yeah,
they beat Fulham the same result we did.
Come on, Smiley, tell him. Tell
but I will say this.
Are you serious? Are you
one minute.
Are we drunk down here? Did we drink gin or something?
Do you watch West Ham? Do you watch Premier League football? West Ham are a good side.
Come on, bro.
Wolves.
Yeah. Palace is a good side.
Yes.
You go
Palace is a good side.
Yeah, and look, I know what you're saying. Yeah, we haven't played anybody. Listen. 1 minute. Let me finish. Right, you say we haven't played anybody, but we only can beat what's in front of us, and that's with anybody, any team. Yeah. So you lot, you say, we only beat Fulham 2-1. Oh, you lot beat them 2-1. You lot have been you've been getting your results, but you've been struggling. Yeah, but you've been getting the results. That's the main thing in football. So fair play to that.
Smiley. Two episodes ago, Deji came on the show here, and he opened his mouth. And he said that Arsenal are so disgraceful and shameful that we were celebrating the Fulham win. Smiley, listen to me, because you were not here when that happened. And he said that our players were busy enjoying themselves, having a party, and having, a raucous, party because we won Fulham.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
And then they played against Fulham. Mind you, Deji,
and then they did the same thing. Man United did it as well.
Deji is also a podcaster with Paxton Road. And the moment they beat Fulham, Deji was busy partying and singing, when the Spurs go matching in. And he was genuinely happy. He was celebrating that win, like as if it was something huge. So now, this is what I don't understand. No, Smiley, this is what I don't understand. So when it comes to Arsenal, when we play Fulham, it's a shitty team that we should beat and we should not celebrate it, right?
Yeah.
But when it comes to Tottenham and then they beat Fulham, other people can have a party, right?
No,
No, I see what you guys are doing here, right?
that
So
is
Arsenal is the bad guy that has to
that is a
soak in all the whole pressure. We shouldn't be
No,
happy that we
Smiley.
got some wins,
Smiley.
right?
Let him. Right. What did you say?
No,
Tell me.
I've just said it. I've just said it. So should Tottenham be having a party because they won Fulham, and we should not have any party because we
Listen.
You know,
If you win games, any game you win, and the team's playing together, you should celebrate. If you see the players celebrating as a team, at least you know they're playing as a team. So you could beat a team 1-0. And if you want to, you see the defenders celebrating, slapping each other's hands, they're happy with the manager. Like, yes, a lot of we when we was doing it last year, we was getting frustrated because they're like, what, why are they doing that? But now I see Man United doing it with Martinez and Varane when Arsenal was playing. I see a lot of teams slapping each, Ramsdale. You know what I mean? It's the normal thing when you play as a team. That's the I can't think of the word, but it's good for the team. You know what I mean? The moral of the team.
No, what I meant, and this is the truth, and so I don't like Tony coming out here doing nonsense. I mean, what we need to do on these shows is actually have some video clips so that I'm gonna have to start clipping certain things. When you lot beat Fulham, it was as if you won the FA Cup, or it was the last game of the season. Players were bringing their girlfriends, kids were going on with their kids, and
that's a bit mad.
And there was a lap of honor going around. When we won, we just won and we came off. That's as simple as.
Big up, guys.
I get that.
So
I'm not the team.
Arsenal was celebrating like they won something big. It was only Fulham. Tottenham, we didn't celebrate like that. We just won and came off. What he's trying to do is because Richarlison scored and took off his shirt.
I see that.
Did you guys see when Richarlison pulled off his shirt?
I see that. Marquinhos, I swear he did something. He didn't pull off his shirt, but he started crying because his first goal. So why Richarlison did that because his first goal for Spurs.
Hold on.
He's a young guy. He's a young dude. He's a teenager. He's a teenager. You can't compare him to Richarlison. He's a teenager.
I'm not. What I'm saying is they're both from Brazil.
He scored on his debut. He scored on his debut. He should cry. Smiley.
Same with Richarlison. All right, now that's cool. It's cool, man. Do you think?
Hola, how you doing, mate?
Yo, I'm good.
Hola,
Yo, Deji, what's good?
What's good, bro? How are you?
I'm fine. It's been a while. I've been watching your shows and seeing you like your usual self. Just keep saying
he joined us. He finally joined us.
I'm not here to argue with you because I get where you are coming from. You can say Spurs they've not lost any game. Arsenal lost to us, which is so you guys still have an 100% record so far without losing any game. But I think what happened yesterday's game, I told Anthony on our show on Monday that I feel at some point Spurs not playing well. They've been getting the results, but at some point those results will dry up, and that's what happened against Sporting this month because Spurs didn't really play well, and they were not able to grind a draw or get the win like they've been doing in the league. Yeah. But I just feel I'm a little bit surprised because I expected more from Spurs because of the players they have. Son hasn't been on form. Richarlison has been doing bits. Kane has been doing bits also, but Kulusevski, I would say Kulusevski is like one of your best players so far this season. Like in every games, in all the games, he has shown why he's starting in those games. But I just think the performances they are not the way we expect them to be. A lot of last season performances were even better than the way the season has started, and it needs to improve. It needs to improve because if it doesn't improve, I think grinding out that 1-0 win, a draw, it can't last forever. I hear
what you're saying. If only football was that simple. What I would say to you is this: this is not a sprint. This is a marathon. And one of the things that's
totally understandable
is that been playing, we've been pacing ourselves. For me, I'm happy that what happened against Sporting Lisbon
I want the call
because I want Jed Spence and Sessegnon to be getting more game time, to be getting more chance. Premier League football is about pace. Emerson Royale doesn't have pace. Perisic doesn't have pace. So I want to see the pace come back into the team. Until that happens, Spurs won't be flowing football. But what I will say to you is this. Tottenham have amassed the most points after City this year.
Yeah, it's true, Deji. But
that means whatever Conte is doing is working.
Yeah.
Okay,
and also, let me just remind you one more thing.
Okay.
Man U fans, you man cannot be coming here pumping your chest saying anything when you not got slapped.
Why?
When you got slapped 4-0 by Brentford. I ain't forgotten because you guys are going on like that was last season. That wasn't last season.
I know, man. I'm Brighton.
So let's just put some respect.
But anyway, David and all that. That's a legit dig. That's a legit one.
I want to say something. Okay.
Eric Ten
David.
Hag was looking like lost in space. You get what I'm saying? So so before you come telling Tottenham that ain't lost the game this season,
you're the one who's saying it.
Just remember.
You've not lost all season. We've lost 2 games, and we're still only 2 points behind you. So how shit must it be?
Can I speak? Can I say something?
1 second.
Go on.
Okay, a minute ago you said it's not a sprint; it's a marathon. Yeah. You said that. Okay. I'm just going to give you a bit of
and mind you, I totally agree with that.
I agree. I totally agree with that. To an extent. But a marathon is 26 miles. Okay, your marathon started in 1961 when you last won the league title. That's fucking like 61 years ago. That's almost 3 marathons, mate. So seriously, if you think it's a marathon. I mean, like, seriously. You need
got lost right there. I don't know. No, I'm not going to say it.
David, I'm not being funny. If I wanted the history, I would have put my television on the history channel.
Struggle on the
stream. I don't want you giving
Deji.
I don't want Deji.
I love this.
Right, can I say something, guys?
I've not had this feeling in weeks.
You should be
I just needed this, man.
I've actually
I needed this, bro.
Tottenham, because for the last I don't know how many years you haven't got any history. You've been one of the shittest clubs in London for God knows how long. You've been behind Arsenal. You've been behind Chelsea. I mean, even West Ham. I mean,
Smiley.
That's a bit mad. That's a bit mad.
Smiley, guys.
And you saying,
Smiley. Actually, I want you to look, because it's 57 minutes now. I want you to look critically into sports team. Do you have any idea, or do you think in any way possible that sports team that lost to Sporting Lisbon 2-0 would be in your top 4 this season? And then I'll give you, Dejispurs, a chance to rebuttal this.
It's like crazy.
I've already told you this. Look, my top 4 is Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham, Man United, Chelsea, or Chelsea, Man United.
I'm not asking that question. I asked you in retrospect. I said, listen to me very
they're
well.
in my top 4 then. Yeah.
With that loss to Sporting Lisbon, do you think they are still in your top 4?
Yes. They're because Man United and Chelsea are in a rebuild. Facts.
Okay.
The reason why I'm saying this, is because you don't look when Arsenal.
David, don't laugh. Don't look downcast.
The reason why I'm saying this, is because when Arsenal, when Arteta coming, we was in a rebuild. We're still in this rebuild, So I don't know how Man United's done one transfer window and they're out of the rebuld. Nah, it doesn't work like that.
Respect to this brother. Respect to him.
You know what I mean? It don't work like that. Chelsea's in a rebuild as well, man. You know what I mean? It doesn't just, Chelsea's out of the rebuild now. No, you got to play as a team. Because when you see Man United and Chelsea playing as a team, it'll be better.
When Arteta came
I respect your opinion. David, what do you have to say to that?
I respect his opinion as well. But you're saying that United are in a rebuild, okay? So we won't win anything. We won't win the league, etc. When Arteta came in, he had a rebuild. He won the FA Cup first season.
We're still in this rebuild. You don't get off the rebuild after 2 months, bro. You got to get people out the squad. You've still got players in your squad, yeah, was not good enough. Like McTominay needs to go, Fred needs to go, Maguire needs to go, Luke Shaw needs to go. You got so many players in your squad that needs to go, bro. Yeah, same with Chelsea.
You told me you watch Premiership football. If you'd seen United play, McTominay's been one of our best fucking players this season.
McTominay's dead, bro. McTominay's dead.
He's been one of our best players. He absolutely destroyed Arsenal. He destroyed.
Come on, bro. McTominay's dead, bro.
I can play against him. I can.
He's keeping Casemiro out the side.
Not for long. Not for long.
Casemiro's crap. That means he's crap.
I know, because Casemiro is a 5-time Champions League winner.
Okay, Ola.
Why is Ola's not saying? Ola's not saying he's going to win the league. Come on, man.
Okay,
Ola's not even saying that his team's going to finish top 4.
Ola, you've heard what happened. You've heard what Smiley said. It's his opinion, and I respect it genuinely because this place is a place where everyone can have opinions, and I see that it might be correct, it might not be. Ola, what's your own opinion about this? Tottenham with that loss to Sporting Lisbon on Tuesday. Do you think they can still get top 4 this season with that team and the mentality right now?
Once you say what you're saying, you cannot.
No. See, Anthony, I have been aware of that. See, my point is, like, I understand where David is coming from, but I'm not on that side of David. I'm on David's side on that because I feel United. I feel no, he's not the only one. There are other United fans that believe it, and I don't query David. I like the fact that he's a United fan and he believes in his team and he believes we can achieve that. And if you achieve that, fine. I think I will be happy as a United fan. But for me, I've always said it on all my streams that this job is one game at a time. Tenag came in his first 2 games he lost, and he had to rethink and reshape this team, trying to build the team, but at the same time getting results. Because football is a results business. You might play the best football, and at the end of the day, if you end up losing, then it's not worth it. Against Arsenal played better than Manchester United in that game, but we won the game because we scored the 3 goals. It's definitely points business. We have to get the points.
Does Tottenham get top 4 this season with their showing on Tuesday in that Champions League match?
I can't base it on their showing on Tuesday. This season they haven't lost. They've gotten was it 13 or 12 points in the league, 13 points or 14 points in the league already.
14. So you respect them. You suddenly respect them. A team that hasn't even played Manchester United, a team that hasn't even played Liverpool, a team that hasn't even gone to City to play, and then you respect them, right?
Spurs right there. Spurs got a draw with City.
They are league winners.
That season they played.
Anthony, we lost to Anthony, listen now. We lost to Brentford and Brighton. So anyone saying Tottenham has not played anything is okay. We lost to nobody. We should not be losing to Brentford and Brighton, but we lost. That's football. So the fact that Tottenham can win against Fulham, they can win against Southampton, they can get points from those games. That means they are doing something right. I'm not saying they are playing their best football, but at the end of the day, you need to get the result. Anyhow, we are going to get it. I don't care if it's a 1-0 win. See, Anthony, if Arsenal is winning 1-0 in every game this season, they will end up winning the league. So it's not about going on.
Ola, you still not answered the question because I still need to go to David and Dejispurs. Is Spurs in your top 4 this season?
I think right now, I would say they are still in my top 4. Anything can happen in the Premier League and football, but I think right now, they are still in my top 4.
You're giving them top 4. Are you serious? I respect your opinion, but wow.
Tony.
See, I said it here.
Wow. Where did they finish last season? Was it 4th?
Fourth, it was 4th.
But you knew it was Arsenal that blew that chance. Come on, Smiley.
Yeah, of course. But they still finished 4th. When you look at the Premier League, it's Tottenham 4th.
That is football. Anybody can blow up a chance. So I agree that their performances hasn't been flawless this season. Fine. But they've been getting the results, and football is a result business. Once you get the results, you end up overachieving.
I respect your opinion, Ola. David, David, do you think? David, do you think?
No, you can't go back to David. Go to Smiley.
No, he hasn't answered that question.
Okay.
David, is Spurs in your top 4? Mostly with their showing in their last match. Because you're only as good as your last match, right? So they say. So do you think with that last showing that Tottenham is going to get your top 4 this season? David, can you answer us before we go to Dejispurs?
Okay. DJ just said that Wigan are in my top 4.
Dejispurs is laughing. Oh,
I know. He just said that Wigan are in my top 4.
Yeah,
all I've got to say to this, okay, Wigan are a bigger club than Spurs. Spurs last trophy 2008. Wigan's was 2013. So they've won a trophy before Spurs. So there we go. Wigan are a bigger club.
How have they won a trophy before Spurs than 2008, 2009?
Wigan are in my top 4. That's fine. But we all know, we're football fans. We know that if we were to say who was the last person to win a trophy out of Wigan and Spurs, it would be Wigan. So you can say Wigan all you want. Spurs have shown me nothing this season to even get into the top 4. Forget losing to Sporting Lisbon. They've not shown me anything. And people keep going on and on and on about United losing to Brighton, losing to Brentford. Yeah, we got absolute fucking raped. But the thing is...
Craig, AFC, did you smoke something this night?
I saw that.
Tottenham will get third? Are you serious?
Let's have a look at the league table.
Are you guys smoking this? I can't believe this. Craig, are you serious?
You see, can I just say...
Hold on. Brighton are 4th, Brentford are 8th. Okay? Right, we've played 4 of the top 8, beat 2 of them, lost to 2 of them. Okay, you're going on about West Ham, we've beaten West Ham. They're nearly. I had a look at the. I think the rock bottom or right near to the very bottom.
They are 18th on the table.
We're still at the start of the season, guys. Come on, man.
West Ham last season was good.
Man, you see what I got to do with?
This season, West Ham have been shit. Leicester have been shit. We may have beaten Leicester as well as Arsenal, but Leicester this season are absolute dog shit. West Ham this season.
Yeah, but after man. Did you beat Leicester? How much it was? It was 1-0.
So David, just before we go to Dejispurs,
and they win, then come back and tell me, because United have beaten Liverpool this season. Don't care how shit Liverpool are, but everyone keeps going on. Liverpool are the only ones that could go toe-to-toe with City. Well, yeah, but we fucking absolutely destroyed them at Old Trafford.
By 2 goals? Come on, man.
We beat Arsenal, who hadn't lost all season. Yes, counter-attacking, I don't care. We won. We were more clinical in goal than Arsenal.
David.
Yes, but that game's finished now, man. Come on, man.
West Ham are losing now. West Ham are losing. And they're Europa League game now. They just consider the goal.
Smiley, you won't understand the passion in which he's using to talk right now. You weren't here when Dejispurs was running us ragged last week, 2 weeks ago. You weren't here when he forced us to have a heartbreak. Yeah. You never understand what
you need to relax, man.
I don't know what it means.
Anthony, I understand you.
You don't know what it means.
Anthony, I understand you.
You have no understanding of that. Because right now he's your friend now, and everything is all good. But you never understand the passion at which David is using to talk right now. So I don't understand, because you were not here 2 episodes ago when David was using us to wipe the floors down here. So I don't expect you to understand that. I will move down to David. Just answer this question plainly. Is Spurs in your top 4 this season? Yes or no? And what position do you give to them? Because I need to go to Dejispurs. He's a co-host here.
Who, me?
David, you've already answered the question. No, David, what position are they going to get this season?
6.
6. That's decent. Dejispurs.
But 1 second. Remember the bet that DJ said to me last week. Do you remember that, mate?
That bet still stands. Dejispurs, please carry on with the show. You have the show too.
Hold on, guys. I'm not starting an argument, okay? And I'm sorry for interrupting. My show is going to start in 20 minutes. Ola, you're joining me, yeah?
Yeah. Sure.
I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna get something to eat before I go on. So thanks for having me. And
Thanks,
if you
David.
finish at half 8,
David, thank you for coming to the show, man. I really respect you. Thanks.
Send me the
Thanks.
link
You never
on
go.
Insta.
yeah, I will
please.
do.
David.
I will do. And if
And David, before you go, like and subscribe.
yeah, I will do.
Yo, guys, smash the like and subscribe. Smash the like, guys. Come on, keep smashing
Yeah,
them
and when you
likes.
finish, DG, come onto my channel if you want,
I
not
will do that.
as a viewer. Thanks for having me. And just remember,
As a
United,
viewer.
United
Yeah, the
League-
viewer, bro.
No, tonight it's just United fans. But just remember,
of course,
United
you
played
have to have
Liverpool,
Deji
played
on your
Arsenal, we
station.
played big
You
teams.
know
Deji,
what?
I'm gonna
You bring-
message you,
you bring
though.
it.
I need to message you because I want to see if I can. I want to talk to you, innit? So I'm gonna message you soon.
Yeah, thanks, David.
Deji.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
all right
yeah.
then. All right then. But guys, better luck.
Thanks,
I'll
David.
see you soon.
Thank God.
Yeah, see you soon, bro.
Yeah, see you soon, man.
Thank God for that. Yeah.
Crazy result. Crazy. He thinks crazy, man.
You know, so Tony, look, I know you set out tonight to try and get me in and for us to do mudslinging. I have to say that you failed terribly. You bringing on David, who's saying wild things like Wigan is a bigger club than Spurs, is the reason why the subscribers is struggling to get over 2,000 subscribers. And it would be over 2,000 subscribers when you have nonsense content like that coming each and every week. So look, the truth of the matter is this: Spurs is going to be in the top 3. We might even win the Premier League. So far, from what I've seen from my club, there is no reason as to why I don't think this is going to happen. We lost to Sporting Lisbon, whoopity-doo. But generally speaking, Spurs are getting the job done.
It's how you bounce back.
Exactly. And we're getting the job done without even playing well. Now, Smiley, if you really listen to Smiley, he's someone who knows his football. So I respect you for finding...
No, Smiley knows his football. That's for sure.
And you got to look at the squads. Manchester United, the reason why we know that Manchester United are not going to finish 4th is because the team is not strong enough. You don't have depth. You don't have a striker. And in the Premier League, if you don't have a decent number 9, you're not going to do anything. And that's why I know hand on heart that Man United will struggle. You've done
Same
well.
with Chelsea.
Same with Chelsea. Simple. I don't think Chelsea will finish in the top half. I actually think Arsenal are more likely to. However, I will say this. Arsenal is treading on thin ice because the difference in quality with your bench and your starting 11.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
It's Tottenham FC and Arsenal FC. Them guys who are on your bench could well be in the Cheltenham FC squad. And I keep telling you, first 11 is all well and good. I told you about Partey. How long is he going to last before he gets injured?
Yeah, we do need to get a new midfielder.
I'm not wishing bad on Jesus.
Partey's back. Partey's back.
He's back, but he's injury prone. Can't deny that.
Gabriel is
he's injury prone, and I'm just saying that he's back. Do you have a problem with that, Smiley?
No, I don't have a problem. I'm just saying he's injury prone, so we do need to look for a new midfielder. He just had an injury,
and he's back.
But how long is he back for?
But he's back, right? He just went
as
into injury and he's back, right?
Yeah, he's back. Yeah. He's back.
Yeah.
I think it's too soon. This weekend, Arsenal is away to Brentford.
Yeah.
I hope, with all the crap that you've been doing on this show today, Tony, that your team win. Because if you do not beat Brentford this weekend, I would have to go as far as to say that you can't do any streams next week. How about that?
I'll still do a stream, bro. I'll jump on a stream.
I'll be hosting the stream.
Yeah, you host the stream, and also I will jump on every stream. So his show with David and the Pussycat Dolls. Then his show with Saving Private Ryan. All of them shows, I'm going to be on those if you guys don't win. Because the way you've been pumping your chest, Tony, the only way is down. The truth of the matter is you got worked by Man United. And I said, could this be the beginning of the wheels falling off? And I said something to you. I used a reference. I said, I hope Arsenal are not doing things like Stranger Things. I hope you guys are not doing things in the upside down. Last season, you started off poorly. You ended strong. I don't want it to be a classic case that Arsenal start off strong this season.
And then we finish slop. Yeah, I get that.
And dare I say, it's going to be very interesting next couple of weeks because I can see Arsenal.
Deji.
Yes, bro.
Deji, Smiley, and Anthony. Let me just put in my last point because I have to join David on the show. Yeah. I just think when it comes to us now, I agree with Deji to the point that the quality level of the bench to the starting lineup is downward, and if injuries start to set in, Arsenal will have issues. Just an injury to Thomas Partey, we saw what it cost when Lokonga came in. You can see the drop off in quality.
Of course.
So like Arsenal need that. Of course, January will come. If you guys can strengthen in January, fine. But I think now the games are coming thick and fast, and you have to get the results. It's a results business. Football is not about having 90% of possession, and that's why I agree with Deji to some extent that Spurs, they might not be playing the best football, but they're getting the results.
But they're getting the results. I get that.
And if they keep getting the results,
but for how long though? For how long?
We don't know. We don't know.
We don't know. We can't answer that, right?
When you're not having,
that.
See, then you can as well say it's luck. Then, if you're grinding out
it might be luck.
Like that, then you can actually say it's luck. And we all know what luck means. You run out of luck, right?
But listen, let me say something.
It might be luck, but if they keep getting the results and the luck, they might end up finishing even second. Football is a result business. I will keep saying it. You might have 100% possession and lose a game. So you need to get the results. And Spurs are getting that results. Arsenal today are getting the results. And I would love to see how they will bounce back from the loss against Manchester United in this game against Brentford, which will be a very tough game. It will be an easy game for us now.
Well, instead of people's eyes to be on,
but listen, I will let you know,
Okay, it's fine.
I will let you know, we played. So we lost to United. We bounced back in our last game we played. Brentford. It's going to be a hard game, but we should. If we play our football, I don't think they're going to be able to compete. If we don't make mistakes, because we have been making mistakes, we should be able to handle Brentford. But it will be a tough game. Let's see what happens.
Yes, Smiley. I do agree with you. And mind you, Brentford turned Manchester United over. They beat them. So Ola doesn't even have any credibility to talk about Brentford. Down here. They smashed you guys.
I know. But Anthony, if you end up losing, you've not played them. You just played them this weekend. So play them first. Then we know how easy the game was. For you guys, if you guys turn them over,
I'm not saying it's going to be easy. But I'm saying that you cannot tell us anything about Brentford because they beat you guys. They turned you guys.
Yeah, but bro, they've only how many times? Ola, how many times has Brentford beat you in the last 3 years? Not just one this season.
About 3 years. It's about now.
Yeah, but I know Man United's going to beat Brentford this season. They should be able to. You probably Man United probably is going to beat Brentford. I can say that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Brentford ain't going to go do a 6 point over United.
Anthony, Deji, Smiley. This is a very nice show. Like, subscribe, and share. Drop your comments, guys. And we'll see you on the next show. Big up, Deji. We'll pick up on Insta.
Very soon, bro. Thank you, bro.
But look, every team's going to drop points this season, including Arsenal, including Tottenham, including Man United, including all the top six. They're going to drop more points this season. It's good.
But Dejispurs have a different idea. He legitimately thinks that Tottenham Hotspur will be an invincible team this season.
I don't think we're going to be invincible.
He said he ain't going to be invincibles, bro. He didn't do that.
Bro, he has that mindset. He has that mindset. I know Deji. He has that mindset.
We're challenging. We're going for broke. We're going for the league or the Champions League, that's for sure.
The True Red Devils, the Man United fan channel, says here, Harry Kane had a worse performance since Gary McCann last week in Portugal. Dejispurs, let's come back down to a little bit of a reality. Harry Kane has, he has always bailed you guys out. Even those wins that you guys have had to thoroughly dig deep and, grind within your engine. Harry Kane has always been there. And mind you, right now, Son has kind of like lost his shooting boots. I don't know where he's put them, but somehow he has magically lost it. Where do you think your goals will come when Harry Kane doesn't have his shooting boots on?
Richarlison, bro.
But he didn't score against Sporting
But
Lisbon.
Richarlison scored 2 against Marseille. Richarlison actually scored against Sporting Lisbon, but he was marginally offside. Richarlison, I told you from the beginning that he's a big game player. Do not sleep on Richarlison. That's why we brought him in. He can play any of the attacking three. The good thing now is that we can spread the load. You know, against Marseille, Richarlison, the new boy, gets 2 goals. We win 2-0. For me, what I would like to see moving forward is Conte be a bit more brave in the sense that he can drop Son, not because Son doesn't deserve to play, but if Son is not on form, start Dejan Kulusevski. Kulusevski doesn't deserve to be on the bench. He's playing well. If you're on form, you deserve to start. It's as simple as what Conte has done is allowed sentiments to creep in, and that's been the problem.
Smiley. As you know, I've kept repeating this. Tottenham lost their game against Sporting Lisbon. We all know that, but it's a loss. Now, do you think, because we're getting to October very, very soon, and the North London Derby, would soon be coming up quite soon. Do you think
it's at the
this loss?
Emirates.
Exactly. Do you think this loss that Tottenham just had, because right there in the Premiership, we should be very frank, they've not lost a game. Kudos to them. Do you think in any way that this loss kind of like would knock their confidence down in any way, and Arsenal can be able to do
I don't know.
them
I don't know
dirty
who
when
their
they
next
come to the
game.
Emirates in
Who's
October?
Deej, 1 minute. Who's your next game in the Premier League? Is it us?
No, we're at home to Leicester.
Home to Leicester. So it depends on how they bounce back. And plus, I will give it credit. If we was playing at White Hart Lane, Tottenham normally have a good record against us. But when they're coming to the Emirates, that's a different story. So it could be a good game. I'm not going to say Spurs are going to come over to the Emirates and just do us over, because recent years we've got a great record against Spurs. Same with us. Same with Spurs. Same with White Hart Lane.
But we are coming for you, Smiley, at your ground.
Yeah, I could say that with you. We're coming for you at your ground. You know what I mean? Over the years, it's going to be the rivalry and that. But I'm just saying, I can't just say, oh yeah, Tottenham's going to win. You put based on Emirates and that. We've got the best record. We've got better record at Emirates than you, and then you've got it at your ground. You know what I mean? So it's fair. It's fair. It's not like we just come. It's not like where Thierry Henry, he never lost at Spurs, bro. You know, when we had that team, we always used to beat you. But now, yeah, you've changed. You've got a better record for us at home at your Right Hart Lane and that.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Fair. So
you know what I mean? I'm fair, bro. I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, I'm backing my team as well. That's why when you said 8th, and I had to laugh. I was like, come on, bro. Arteta's got us to play.
Yeah. They just said that we're going to come 8th, and I legitimately don't think that's.
Go on, let him speak, Andy. Let him speak. Let him speak.
I'm prepared to change my prediction after 12 games.
I get that.
If you guys can, because I just feel if you lose to Brentford and you lose to Spurs, then my prediction is in play.
I get that. You're entitled to your opinion, but then I can say if you lose 2 games, it's the same. You know what I mean?
No, you're real. No, that's real. But I know
that's how I look at it, bro. I don't just look at Arsenal. I look at every team. Every team can drop points. Look at Liverpool, bro. Liverpool, really, they should be with City battling it out. We shouldn't really be, you know what I mean? But they're dropping now, isn't it?
People are still saying that Liverpool's going to finish second.
Yeah, I'm saying that, bro. The only reason I'm saying that is because Liverpool, over the past years, have shown us they are the only team can stay consistent with City. For some reason, we don't do it. For some reason, it needs to change, though. It does need to change.
Yeah. Well, as for me, I legitimately think that Liverpool, they're just having, just a little break, a little breakdown. They will come back, they'll bounce back. But I genuinely seen them coming third this season because
I don't know, though.
That Klopp will be fuming with them.
I don't know because Klopp in Klopp's 7th year, even at Dortmund, he struggles, and plus Liverpool's only won 1 Premier League in 30 years, so that's 1 more in Tottenham.
But it doesn't mean that they don't challenge for the title every season.
I get that. I'm saying, but what I'm saying is in 30 years they've done better in the Champions League than in the Prem. That's facts.
totally understandable. But still, I still see them, shoring up everything and coming back, bouncing back from
We
this
got to see
loss.
we got to see what Klopp does, because this is going to be a make or break season for Klopp. Because apparently
I can see Liverpool not making top 4.
could happen.
Of course, with their showing right now,
because Salah's
there's
not
a
scoring, bro.
possibility.
Salah is struggling to score. I mean, Liverpool won 9-0 and Salah didn't get an assist, let alone a goal.
Yeah, that's a bit mad. That
is mad. That is very, very mad.
But to what extent do you think their win against Ajax of Amsterdam just this past week? Do you think it recalibrates them?
Nope.
It refreshes their minds?
Nope.
With injured guys coming back, Jota is back.
As much as I like the Champions League,
I think Thiago is back too.
But as much as I like the Champions League, the truth of the matter is the yardstick is the Prem. I told you already that in the Champions League, that's where teams like Liverpool, Man City play their kind of the players that don't really start. Do you get what I'm saying? So for me, Liverpool doing well against Ajax, that's cool. But can Liverpool perform this week? I mean, I don't think Liverpool's playing this weekend.
They're not. They're not. Chelsea, Liverpool.
Yeah.
Is your game postponed?
No, Spurs is playing. We got Leicester. But Liverpool's next game is let me tell you now. Liverpool's next game is Arsenal. No, it's not Arsenal, is it?
No, it's not.
No, we're playing Brentford.
No, they got Brighton. They got Brighton.
They got Brighton, yeah.
That's a dodgy game.
I legitly don't even want to face.
That's a dodgy game.
I actually don't want to face
Brighton. How about that?
Liverpool right now.
I can see Liverpool losing to Brighton. Because right now, Brighton, they're losing their players, they're losing their manager, and they keep winning. It's like you keep throwing obstacles in their way and they keep producing the goods.
Yeah, true.
So
Smiley, I heard that the Brentford game against Arsenal might be postponed. Are you hearing those rumors?
No, it's not, man. It's not postponed.
Okay, well, for now, it's not postponed yet.
We just go on the BBC Sport app, yeah. And
no. I have where I'm seeing it here. Well, I don't know. I'm checking if Tottenham still have their game.
Yeah, we got our game.
Saturday. You still have your game against Leicester intact.
Arsenal don't.
Yeah, what about Arsenal?
And win the
Arsenal still have their game intact.
Can I just say
that? But Deji, how do you see your game against Leicester on Saturday?
Yeah, I think Spurs,
you'll be facing Vardy, Iheanacho, Maddison, and Yuri Tielemans.
Yeah, no, minor guys. It's not going to be pretty, but I think Spurs win 2-1.
Why? What makes you feel that? Coming out from that loss, why are you so confident?
At home against Leicester, we tend to win.
Smiley, do you agree with that?
At home against Leicester,
Leicester's not been good this season. Let's be honest.
True, I understand that, but of course,
so he's got every right to be confident.
When you're fighting for points, when you're looking for points, because they know that they're down right now. When they're looking for points, they could just come up and turn the match into a dogfight and scrap for points.
But you need to look like Leicester's not been good the whole season, bro. Season.
That's what I said. I totally understand that. And because of that, because they believe that they're a big club,
can I go
come out slinging.
I'm going to go far as to say Leicester could go down.
It could be one of them seasons.
Leicester could go down.
Yeah. No, with their form, that's relegation form, right?
Yeah.
Come to think about it. But again, how can you be, Deji? How can you be with Maddison, Iheanacho in your team, a Jamie Vardy, a Yuri Tielemans? How can you be with this quartet and still struggle for form?
Jamie Vardy players get old and that.
Yeah, and you need to change it up. Every season, you need to freshen it up. And Leicester have not freshened their team. It's as simple as. It's the same guys. And like I said to you, when you play at the elite level, these people study, analyze every move you make, every step that you take. That's why you need new players to come in, just to change the dynamic, change the energy, change the rhythm, change the pattern of play. Richarlison at Spurs is an enigma. You don't know what he's going to do, which is the new thing that Spurs have brought. Perisic, he has fantastic delivery. You need new things, fresh blood. Leicester do not have any fresh blood, and so because of that, they're going to go down.
I totally understand that.
Could be.
Dejispurs, your midfield. I still am not very, very convinced about Hobert and Bentancur holding that midfield for you guys. And even Romero, I rate Romero as a defender, but Romero it's having he's having one of those seasons.
Oh, it's fine, bro.
And Dyer is not even better either. He doesn't throw those diagonals like we always do expect from him. And an
Look,
Emerson Royal, of course, is having a
Tony,
shit show.
you're-
And we
you're-
saw
you're-
Paulinho really run him ragged in the match against Sporting Lisbon.
bro.
Do you think you need to freshen up that midfield again come
No,
come the next transfer window?
the midfield is totally fine. It's the system that we play. What I would like to see is Basuma come in. I just can't wait for Basuma to start because he is, for me,
So who does it displace? Does it displace
I don't give
Hobert?
a damn if it's Højbjerg or Bentancur, but Basuma needs to come straight in because even Paratici, our kind of one of the sporting directors, said that he's the only complete midfielder, ball playing midfielder that we have. He can dribble, he can defend, he's got speed, he's got strength, and I just feel like Conte. I feel like he's just too overcautious. He wants to win so much that he's too risk adverse. And when you're too risk adverse in football, like I was reading an article today where it says that Conte literally dictates the players every move they make. If you step left, this is what happens. If you step right, that can't be football. Players need the space to express themselves. If they can't express themselves, it's a disaster. So I feel like Conte is too risk adverse and this needs to chill out. Basuma needs to start. I don't give a damn about his formation, whether Basuma makes the runs that he wants to make. Get him on, let him find his feet, and you see Spurs kick on. Trust me.
Smiley, do you rate Conte? I want you to answer this objectively. Forget the rivalry.
Yeah. Okay, I am.
Yeah. Do
You can let
you
me
rate
finish.
Conte?
Yeah.
I'm asking the question. I've not finished, bro.
I know what you're going to say. Do I
When
rate
I've not
Conte?
finished, I've not finished. I have to ask the question before you tell me to chill. Yeah. Now, do you rate a Conte as a coach? Forget the rivalry in this question. Do you think Conte can actually achieve that Premiership title for Tottenham this season? Is this possible? And do you rate him?
Okay, Conte has actually won Premier League titles with Chelsea, so it can be done. And I do rate him as a manager because I swear he's done something at Inter Milan. So he can win titles. It's just if the Tottenham players got the right mentality to follow up on what he wants, you know what I mean, on his demands. Yeah. It's up to the players, isn't it? Conte's proven. You can't doubt that.
So you do rate him, right?
Yeah. Like you got it, bro. Like his record speaks for himself. He's done it at Chelsea. He's done it with Inter Milan. You know what I mean? Like
you got to rate him, Tony.
You know what? I was just watching the Football Terrace. There was a particular show that they were having there.
Oh, I watch that as well sometimes, man.
You watch that, right? Yeah. And there was a panel or so, and some guy came in there, with some lady, and they were talking, and they were saying like the gameplay of Anthony Conte doesn't actually suit Tottenham Hotspur right now. And I'm even seeing on Twitter and some other social media posts that they want the head of Conte very, very soon.
Yeah,
Deji,
I know.
What do you say to these calls?
I can see people's point about maybe the system doesn't work for Spurs. I think the players that we have are more attack minded because that system of playing defense and hitting people on the counter, that is draining because you're literally
it's draining, man.
Totally agree.
Without the ball for ages.
Are you entertained with that football though? Are you, as a fan, are you entertained?
No, I'm not entertained, but we've got to a place.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
We've got to a place where we just want to win. We just want to win now. And the thing is like this: we could play like Arsenal, but you said it yourself. If playing like Arsenal doesn't get us anything, then what? Under Poch, we played sexy football. We dominated teams. We dominated even Liverpool when we played them. And in the end, what did we get? Okay, we got to the final of the Champions League, but that was it. So we had to rethink. Hence why we got rid of Poch and we had to bring in Mourinho, because we decided that, okay, maybe we've tried the sexy football. We couldn't get it over the line. Let's try the deadfootball.com and see if we can get it over the line. So I have to say, Conte's football is more effective than Mourinho. I think it's too early to say that the wheels are falling off. The only issue I have with Conte right now is that he needs to be prepared to take more risks and he needs to be prepared to make more changes. And actually, that is something, dare I say, that you can't criticize Arteta for. Even though I criticized him for bringing on Nketiah and Emil Smith-Rowe, at least he tried. At least he tried.
That's it. You got to try him, man.
He tried. You know what I mean? At least he went for broke. It's worse. Imagine what we would have been saying if he never made those subs and you lost in the same way. You would have been like, why didn't he bring on Nketiah?
Yeah. I would have.
So he's doing what is needed. What the weakness with Arteta is not Arteta and it's not Arsenal as first 11. You just don't have the depth. And in the Premier League, Conte realised something, and that's what he did over the summer. Tottenham never had a backup to Kane or Son. The closest backup is Lucas Moura, and that's a joke. This season, we've got backup. If Perisic doesn't play and Sessegnon starts, I'm not shitting myself. I'm like, okay, that's cool. If we get you know, like, our spirit is calm. If Højbjerg doesn't start, we've got Bissouma to come in. Or if Bentancur doesn't start, there's Bissouma. Do you know, like...
But how many minutes does Bissouma play, though?
But what I'm trying to say to you,
how many minutes has he played? He hasn't really been playing.
Bissouma is going to get... Look, Smiley said it earlier. There's only been 6 games, because the way people are talking is as if we're 35 games into the season and there's 3 games left. Everyone is going to have their chance to shine. And and that's the difference between Tottenham and Arsenal. When we lose players, we've got backup.
I'll be honest. Ramsdale, Turner's not a good backup, yeah? Kieran Tierney or Zinchenko, that's cool. I'm good with that position. Tomiyasu, Ben White, I'm good with that position because I know what Tomiyasu can do. Ben White can go with Saliba. Gabriel, we need to get another centre back. Thomas Partey, the midfield, that's when it gets tricky. And then the attack, Martinelli, Smith-Rowe can go on there. Fabio Vieira can go on the 10. Who else is there? Marquinhos not ready yet. Jesus, Eddie, it's big drop. So I see what you mean. There's a couple spots where we do, but we have got a couple depth as well. So we just need to. We are going to improve. That's the thing. Like, I cannot see Arteta staying in this squad now. He's always improving. You know what I mean? Like, I think we're going to link for a couple midfielders in January and then a winger as well. You know what I mean? So he's always looking to improve. That's what I like about Arteta.
Smiley, because Deji made a pronouncement in one of our episodes here in the Minority Report, and he said something very, very key and very important. He said that Tottenham Hotspur have squad in depth in almost every position, in that team.
We do.
Do I agree with that? I really think so. Do you think Arsenal right now have that squad in depth right now?
Well, in every position? I just said we don't, bro. I just said we don't. I just named the squad and I told you we don't.
Good. Okay. Deji. Arsenal plays Brentford on Sunday.
Yeah.
So what is your pronouncement before I allow you go? Because I know you're buzzing to go.
Yeah. No, it's been a pleasure. It's been another good show. Obviously, I couldn't be my usual self because I'm down with the flu.
Yeah, so I decided to kick you when you were down, right?
Yeah, but it's all right.
Because, I know you'll bounce back next week.
I'll be back.
Just before you go, though, I'm going to message you out because I want to do a show with you, innit? Because I can see I can talk. We can talk. I can have a good show, innit? So I want to talk to you, innit? I see you on One Touch thing. Is that one of your friends? Is that your channel?
Yeah, that's one of my people's. Yeah. One Touch. Yeah.
Yeah, what? Can you get me on there and then we can have a conversation?
Bro, you're on air, bro. You do this after the show.
Okay.
Show, bro.
So, what I will say is that I've got Brentford to win 2-1. Actually,
Yeah.
I can see Ivan Toney getting 2 goals, and let me tell you why you're going to lose to Brentford.
Yeah.
Because I came out in the summer. Look, people, I am the Arsenal slayer, but when you really listen to me, it's almost like I'm trying to help Arsenal, because I said the perfect backup to Jesus is an Ivan Toney.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is.
In an Ivan Toney instead of you've got Nketiah. So for me, I think Ivan Toney turns up and pumps 2 goals past you, and then we're all saying, "Why didn't you get Tony?"
Okay. Thank you, Deji. Deji, it's another wonderful show with you, bro. You know, it's I wanted to turn this into a hit map, but you know, you managed to to rally the troops.
Well, Smiley's been
you're like Magneto, you know, you just rally the troops and turn them against me. But you know,
No,
it's all
I
good.
just look. I've got other, like, if he just said he was going to go off on his normal self, yeah, all I would have to say is just go on the facts and history, trophies. Okay, let's talk about when Tottenham's won this Premier League. Let's talk about when they lifted the FA Cup. Let's talk about when they lifted the Champions League. And then he's not going to be able to answer. You know what I mean? So, but no, he knows his football. So I'm not going to just go and slate him for no reason. You know what I mean? If he come and started talking trash and that, like,
but he hasn't. No. He's very careful today. He has been very careful today because
but
he saw
in
the squad.
general, I've watched his videos. He knows his football, innit?
So he has been very careful. He hasn't made those pronouncements to kind of like tip you off balance. So that's why you've not, you know, really heard anything here. And of course, I don't blame you. You cannot go for what did not come for you. So it's really understandable. Dejispurs, slicky as always, you know.
Tony was derailed in this show. He was derailed. He was hoping for some smoke, you know.
But Deji just played it cool, and you know he wins again.
But yeah, let me give my predictions for the Brentford game. Yeah,
yeah. For the Brentford game, just because Deji won the league.
Even if Brentford score, I'm confident we're gonna bounce back and we can score a goal. That Arsenal's shown that this season we can bounce back after a goal. If we, like I said, if we play our football, I don't think Brentford can match that. If we make mistakes, then yes, then they could counter on that. But I believe if we go and just play our football and we don't give them a touch on the ball, we can dominate and we should be able to. I'll probably say a close game, 2-1 Brentford, 2-1 Arsenal.
Okay, 2-1 Arsenal. Deji, please tell the people where they can find you. What shows you have coming up next or something like that.
100%. So thank you very much. Dejispurs channel is up, although I haven't started streaming, but please subscribe and then I should hopefully have a show in the next week or so. Definitely find me on One Touch. I'll be tearing that brother up all day.
Deji, I would like to come to your show. You know that, right?
Oh, that one's without a doubt.
Yeah,
obviously,
we have to have a show there.
Each and every week, Minority Report. It was moved to Thursday because I was unable to make it, but it's usually every Wednesday. And also, I will be on the after-match review on Paxton Road this weekend. I'll be hosting. I host all the Tottenham home games review shows for Paxton Road, so catch me on there as well. And yeah, it's a pleasure. Look, as for me, my little final comment is all of my predictions so far, nothing's changed. We've only lost 1 game in the Champions League. We lost 3 when we made it to the final in the group stage. I mean, I think we had to get a bloody draw against Barcelona, which kicked us on, and then we ended up making it to the final. So what I'm saying is that Spurs, in terms of our ambitions for the season, is still all to play for.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Smiley, could you tell the viewers like where they can catch you and which shows you have coming up?
So Smiley Entertainment 94 on TikTok, Smiley Jacobs on Facebook, Smiley Arabella on Instagram, and then I'll be with you on Friday, won't I? I'll be with you on Friday with a couple of shows, and then we've got 2 shows, and then yeah, you'll be seeing my face a lot more. Just keep the lookout.
Definitely.
I'll do music as well. I'll rap as well.
Definitely. Guys, Smiley, you know, is a new guy here. You know, he works with us here. He's a big part of our for our team here. Catch me and him's flagship show tomorrow, where me and him will be here 8 to 9 p.m. UK time.
Talking
for
about the Brentford
Smiley.
game.
Exactly, for the Smiley and Claude show. And then me and him will have to go down to the Gooners from all corners at the Football United podcast. That will be with Anthony Herbert, our friend Anthony Herbert from England, Bristol. So we'll be having that from 9 to 10 p.m. tomorrow. And then catch me on Saturday, where I will be with Northside LDN. Deji, that's your guy too. I'll be chopping it up with him, and I cannot overstate Deji's long reach. Watching out for me all the time. Deji, thank you very, very much. So I'll be chopping it up with Northside LDN on Saturday. I'll be sending the flyers out.
That's another real Arsenal fan. Really.
Yeah.
Doesn't get
he's a good guy.
He knows what it is. He knows what.
I might need to make a little appearance in that. If that's cool, then if he's a proper Arsenal fan, I don't mind.
He's a real G on that, because he's not getting carried away.
Is he like me then?
Yeah, very measured, very realistic. Not like Tony. Tony only really likes people like David.
So Anthony just watched Arsenal. You just watched the Arsenal games, innit? That's why you just watched the Arsenal games.
No, I like football. That's why I could be able to analyze the game for you about Tottenham game.
No, I'm joking with you, bro. I'm joking with you.
I love my football.
No, you don't.
I do.
You don't watch it.
I watched Tottenham game because of Dejispurs. I've told you, I don't really like Tottenham. But Dejispurs, come on, bro. You have to know your stuff before you come against this dude, man. He's a powerhouse. So catch me on Monday also, because LDN will be making his debut on my show. I'll be going to his show on Saturday, where we'll be previewing the Brentford game, and he will also be here on Monday to grace the show. So Smiley might be up here with me. Ryan might be here with me on Monday too. So we have lots of stuff coming up.
I'll definitely be here. If we're reacting to the game in that, I'm gonna have to be here for the Arsenal. It's Arsenal playing, isn't it?
Definitely. And Dejispurs, please, I want that invite to your show.
If you guys lose on Saturday, feel free to send me the link.
No, we're playing Sunday, innit?
Sunday, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. Same with you, bro. If you lose, send me the link. Yeah.
Send me the link.
Yeah. Same with Spurs. If they lose, send me the link.
Good,
bro,
man.
I'm gonna like you. I'm gonna give you the straight energy straight back, bro.
Straight back, bro.
All I'm saying is, don't go missing.
I won't, bro.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool,
guys, thank you very much. And catch me and Smiley tomorrow from 8 to 9 p.m. Deji, thank you very much for coming to the show. And please, we'll still remain here after the show just to talk a little bit. Thank you very much, and see you guys soon.
All right, see you soon.
Peace.